1 second. Con này có để ra hay cơ
Baba answer on it.
Itu tu baca dia kita kan dia. Ye. Itu ada lagi ni tinggal dia. Ye. Ye mui kai ko ni ni baru kamu dia baru. Pushing my limit. Let's go. Mana ni apa kai? Esto tu. Change my life.
Well, what a sight this... And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's been won straight back. It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, well played, well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Tries a shot! It's in! Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he get it through? Oh, good spread. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's managed to get rid. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Haaland.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Maradona. Well, they can break here. Vinicius Junior. He's going to be disappointed with that. Alvarez. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pedri.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Throw in. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vinicius Junior.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's intervened well there. Petit. Oh, played right into his path. And that's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That has been cut short. Petit. And it's De Bruyne. Pedri. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, easy pickings there. Team still separated by the game's only goal.
71,550.
Just about up to the hour now. Alvarez. Bayer clears. And smartly reclaimed. Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He gets big! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Aimed beyond the defence. Xavi Alonso. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a glide! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Corner number 3 coming up. Up he goes! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He might be in here. Chance! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up was brilliant.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Alvarez. Now the finish! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mohamed Salah was totally
Substitutions
aware
taking
of
place.
how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, Red, nice interception.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Fiddles it through. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Alvarez. Koundé calmly anticipates. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutrals we all... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. That's a lovely, neat pass. And no, that was never going to make it. He has found the way through. Neymar. Now it's Zico.
Well, this is a real privilege, Peter. There's an iconic number 10 below us.
You refer, of course, to the great Zico.
I do indeed, arguably the best of his time, and while he thrived in the number 10 role, he could play in any offensive position on the pitch, really.
We'll just sit back and enjoy him.
An easy watch, Peter.
Pedri. De Bruyne. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Bastoni makes the interception. Gets his pass away. He's got away. That was very necessary, and reclaimed it in a trice. Vinicius Junior, and he's certainly onside here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicked it back promptly. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. It's goal kick. Now it's Neymar. Maradona. It's Maradona! De Bruyne. He's had it taken off him. And it's Maradona. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Adams getting this one clear. Maradona. De Bruyne. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Maradona. Maradona! And he's following up. Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the manager...
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And he's picked out the run. Nice ball, and can he put it away? He has done it! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
No, again, there's no way through. Conte, always on the lookout for any signs of danger.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Daddy Olmo! And he's produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Cruyff.
Footballing width usually identifies with rush.
Chance! They've scored! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on. Spain showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need...
Shot a goal! He scores! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
After 75
That
minutes,
looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
substitution on the field. Number 18, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field is number 15, David Villa. Substitutions taking place.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Alvarez! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Oh, that's a key interception. That is good alertness. Cruyff. Alvarez. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Spain complete their comeback,
Six
and now they
added
only
minutes
need
has
to
been
hold out
indicated.
for a few... It's Maradona! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
David Villa. Goalkeeper's ball.
Belletti.
Maradona looks to get on the end of this. And it's Maradona. Cruyff. And the shot! And yes, it's there!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Hello guys, welcome everyone. Come on, man.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Beckham. Well, played right into his path.
He's picked his way through.
He can get that clear.
Messi. There's the hit. Good effort first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Messi. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Played out to the right. Adams. Interesting ball. He's had a shot! And he's done it! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
30 minutes gone. That's been cut out, well played. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pedri. Now it's Haaland. Now the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Once more, he proves rigid and robust. Bastoni. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side
will be
is
1 minute
reassuring
added
because
time.
the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Reflections on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Shapes to shoot! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Mbappe! That's it! Barcelona are back in business! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. De Bruyne! Oh, that was no routine save.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, smashing header! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Maradona. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Oh, really well played.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Heads it! And that was very necessary. Now it's Haaland. Looking for options for movement. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
De Bruyne. Number 10.
Alexander-Arnold gets rid
Coming on
without
the field.
sophistication.
Number 15.
Good effort from distance.
Number 19. Hammer. Number 13.
Hakimi, who's set up one goal so far.
Substitutions taking place. 4 added minutes.
Can he
have
latch
been
on to
indicated.
this? And he was quick to react.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's there to get it away. Ball is over the line. They see. And we're done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good
Please turn
variety
your
in this
attention
game,
to the
despite
screen
it
for
being
information
anticlimactic.
provided by the local police.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Contra information. Yeah, what's the 422? Individual pitch. Attacking 1-9 defensive man. Defensive name. Decline by counterpart. Decline forward पे है ना गोल पोस्ट पे है गोल पोस्ट गोल पोस्ट पे है ना और किधर बॉक्स है उसका नंबर है क्या like one minute. How did you say like that? Again, big fan. Thank you, bro. Vivian bro, okay, bro. Very big fan. Ah, 30 seconds हो यो 19 seconds. Mm-hmm. 5 seconds. Okay. त्यो स्टाइलमा कतिको उस गर्छ थ्याङ्क यू एभ्रिवान यार 1500 गराइदिएकोमा सब्सक्राइबर 1500 ठ्याक्क भएको छ 1503 छ अब 1500 मा राम्रै हाल प्लेयर
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Somewhat off target. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in...
Lewandowski! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lewandowski is offering a right smile there.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. De Jong. Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe. Oh, it's Kante. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's got away. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Still goalless at the moment. Passes short and sharp. Beckham clears. Bastoni. Maradona going full steam ahead down the left flank. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And Beckham! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Fernando Torres. Adams gets good distance on it. Half-time getting close now. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmer!
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's been up try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
And we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Chouameni. And here's Beckham! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Beckham usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Chouameni. Oh, perfectly measured that. Just eases him off the ball. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Backward it goes. Maradona. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. And he's managed to get rid.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And they've got rid. And smartly reclaimed. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Conte!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cafu, and he's picked out the run. Palmer, and he's got the shot away! Denied by an instinctive save!
Really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Fernando Torres.
Corner number 2 then.
27, Serginho.
Climbs up big! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
David Villa. Number 8.
Bastoni tries to clear.
Substitution.
Turns and goes. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running.
Oh, what a climb! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 17.
So the first goal of the game.
I think that...
And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he can clear it away. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. And he's gone looking for safety.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Araujo is there to clear. And that has put paid to that. And it's Lewandowski. And it's lofted through here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides...
연이 해나 기가래 말에 포메이션 선이 한다록 나야 어때 알고 포메이션 간거 같지매도 한로 보리기 한대나도 소리가 के गर्नु गाह्रो हो
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And that gets things running. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that. Maradona. Ooh, delicate chip through. That's cause for irritation. Back into the middle. This might spell danger. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. The pass is intercepted. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect. Drogba! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Back on the ball again. He was quick to react. Now it's Messi. Now this could... Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. Maradona in acres of space out wide, and he can clear it away. Speculative strike, and a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Bayern Munich looking to go forward now. No goals as yet. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bayern Munich looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's in space and looking for options. Great ball, and he's in. Vinicius Junior! And they've got rid. Deftly away. He's found a way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Bastoni gets good distance on it. Well timed,
There
excellent
will be 1
interception.
minute added time.
That's been cut out, well played. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. Now that's well seen too.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's looking wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's not going to reach. Bayern Munich do have a chance to counter here. Out to the right. And that is as far as they're going to go. No, that was never going to make it. Looking for the runner. It's Drogba! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Can he put it away? They've done it! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Goal scorer after 63 minutes is...
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
It's really well cleared. He's got to go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Good effort from distance. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. David Villa coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
David Villa is in a really good position out wide.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass?
David Villa! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours,
राउ Welcome guys everyone. हेर्नु पर्यो डिभिजन यतिकै हार्ने हो डिभिजन पार खेल्नु पर्ने रहेछ डिभिजन हारे त के हो अनि के हो 12 point Thank you for the new subscriber. Hey, come on. Na, 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 na. कतै पुग्यो पिन चाहिँ ढुस्दै आउँछ होला
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Maradona. He is through here. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Fernando Torres. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Torres. Maradona.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
It's a throw-in. That's a decent clearance. And here's Drogba.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De Bruyne. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pedri. Bellingham picked out brilliantly. And a shot! There it is! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Drogba. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Got himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Beckham promptly onto that,
There will be
and
1
that is
minute
that.
added time.
Davids, and it's Beckham. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Now time for our special lottery.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maradona. Davids gets a foot in here. Got a shot away! And for a moment, time stood still. That has ended up in no man's land. Drogba has a goal! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And he's quick to get it clear again. He has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Bassoni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Long ball by the goalkeeper. He's a sharp little ball here. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's in on goal. Vinicius Junior! And that is wildly off target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, well played, well played. And they've got rid.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, De Bruyne. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Palmer.
And here's Messi. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Didier Drogba. Number 10.
Could be danger here. He's found a way through. Oh, what a ball! Can he finish? Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Davids. I think we're just about done here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
4 added minutes has been
Into
indicated.
a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And here's Torres. Cafu. Great hit! It's it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the
And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
acting apa dia not here.